Hi guys, how you doing? Good. Somebody whistled? Who are you? I have you already. Oh, you don't have the balls once I'm here, right? That's fine. How are you? Are you guys excited to see some comedy tonight? Yeah. We have 3 lady faces and 1 pretty fierce man, so it should be a nice little comedy sandwich. I'm pretty excited about it. What's the alcohol situation?
Good.
All right, how many drinks? 2? 2 for one each? Brave souls. Maybe we'll make that increase a little. How many drinks here? Oh, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drinks, 4 people. So far, you're totally my favorite table. Boom. How about you guys? 1. Boom. Cheers to you, sir. Drink that beer. How about you guys? 2? That's not a Diet Coke, right? Tell me it's like straight whiskey. Just lie to me. Lie to me. Lie to me, I'll like you more. Why won't you lie to me? You're a man. It should be so easy. Hi, guys. 3 drinks? Okay, so here's the deal. The reason I'm asking is the more you drink, the prettier I become. So if you will take some nice, fierce Jägermeister shots, I will look like fucking Baywatch by the end of the show. And every girl deserves a Pamela moment, right? I will slow-mo run by the end of the show if you guys drink enough. I will bounce in places that will hurt your soul. So if you guys could get on that, that's pretty good. I especially need a Baywatch moment right now. I'm going through what I like to call my chubbarita phase. I like to use that word because it sounds flirty, right? It's way better than big bloated bitch. Because that's actually my reality right now. It's fine. I'm married. Sucker! Poor guy. Bless his patient heart, right? Yeah. Size 6 when I met him. Sucker! He's a saint. Love must be blind because he still loves me. I love him. Yeah. That was my sweet moment. It's the only one I'm going to have. Hope you guys are okay with that. I found that the chubbier I get, the more I start to dress like Dorothy from the Golden Girls. She knows how to cover her kibbles and bits, right? I find it's like magic. So you just show your shoulder, and you always have good pedicured toes, and maybe they won't notice you're fat. That's my scene. Now I can say I'm fat. I'm not saying I'm obese. I'm not like, Yeah, I know. Thank you. I'm kind of attractive. Thank you. Oh my God, life coach number 3. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm like on my way to a TLC show called Stand Up Shut-Ins, right? Where I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna be like on a gurney going, knock, knock. I'll tell you once you give me some more mac and cheese. Yeah, no, that's not me. I'm not there. I understand that, but I do think I'm in a chubbarita phase now. To explain what chubbarita means, it just means you have a little extra food, folks, and fun on your business. That's all. Right? A little bit of food, a little bit of folks, a whole lot of fun. And if you're curious, if you too are in a chubbarita phase, I've got a little quiz you can take. First things first, if your baggy jeans are now your skinny jeans, might be a chubbarita. If you take 5 minutes trying to drive around to find a closer parking space at the gym, welcome to the club, dollface. If when you drop something, it now is a negotiation based on value as to whether or not you're going to bend down to get it, right? I drop for dollars, that's it. That is it. And if you say, ooh, hot damn, that is my jam! And instead of dancing, you knock over your skinny friends to grab the last thing of marmalade for your biscuit. Probably chubbarita, right? Now, are you guys ready to hear some great comedy tonight? Yeah. Our next comic is not a chubbarita. In fact, she's about 6 ounces of delightfulness. She's a retired attorney, married to a rocker scientist. It also works on rockets. And she's decided in her retirement to hit the open mics and start taking on the beast that is stand-up comedy. So I need to give you I want as much love for her as you are physically capable of giving. Ready? Give it up!
Now, it's dangerous being me. I fall all the time. Yeah, some of you in the front row may be able to see the remnants of my black eye. Yeah, and you know what? The bruises started to sink. At my age, everything starts to sag. So I did fall, getting off an airplane. But it's damn tricky crawling out of a wheel well of a 757. Jeez. I'm convinced that I have my own version of erectile dysfunction. Because when I try to put one foot in front of the other, I cannot remain vertical. It's dangerous being me. In March, we were in Park City for our annual ski trip. And I took a lesson the first day out, and when I didn't show for lunch, my husband called my cell phone. And the nurse answered. Yeah, so we asked her to lunch. I said, it's a good thing for both of them. She said no. So apparently I had fallen and become disoriented and confused. Nothing new there. But they rushed me to the hospital and ran a battery of tests, CT, MRI, EEG, ECG, EKG, and a CBC. Man, after it was all done, I had this severe craving for alphabet soup. They also did a bubble test to see if I had a hole in my heart. They said, Doc, I got over that jerk years ago. So the diagnosis was TGA, transient global amnesia. All right, likely caused by altitude sickness and dehydration. Yeah. So they wanted to keep me overnight just for observation, make sure I hadn't had a more significant cardiac incident. So they made a major exception to hospital policy that usually banned attorneys from the cardiac. You see, they figured you had to have a heart. But since I was a retired and recovering attorney, they let me stay. Well, the EMTs kept coming by my room. I guess I had entertained them with a stand-up while lying down routine that had them in stitches. They wanted to hear more. Seems I do my best work, knocked out cold, flat on my back. At least that's what my husband says. So before they would even think about releasing me the next day, I had to answer some very basic questions, like name, birth date. That handy plastic bracelet was a good cheat sheet for me. But then they had the balls to ask me what's happening in the Ukraine. That's not fair. I don't keep up with that crap when I'm on vacation. Whatever happened to who's the president of the United States? So as I was waiting to be released, I was flipping through the medical file on me, and there it was in the front page of the intake report. Ms. Mauldin is in town with her very supportive husband. How much did you pay to get that put in there, hon? So the doctor came into my room before he released me, and he said, Ms. Mauldin, I recommend that you take Viagra for your altitude sickness. I said, but Doc, I'm a woman. How's that going to work? Increased blood flow, whatever. Anyway, and I remember seeing all these women on the slopes humping their ski poles. And I said, Doc, I'll take 2 right now, and as soon as you let me out of here, I'm going to go hang up my skis and play with my pole. Thank you very much. I'm Sally Mauldin. Thank you very much.
Isn't she a doll face? She's so cute. She makes me feel so tall. Speaking of tall, news anchor transition, you're welcome. Our next comic has never met a door that she could not hum.